Heartbreak and tragedy. 6 Baltimore children killed in a fire in the middle of the night. An update on the investigation and the recovering victims. Hello, everybody. I'm Mary Bubala. Here's what people are talking about. A family torn apart. An early morning fire in northeast Baltimore burns a 3-story home, killing 6 children. 10 members of the family were caught up in that fire. Flames and smoke could be seen coming from all 3 floors of the building when crews arrived on the scene in the middle of the night. WJZ is live with complete coverage of this fatal fire. Rick Ritter is at the scene with the latest on the investigation into what caused the fire. Meghan McCorkell with more on the 6 children killed in the house fire. And Captain Jeff Long in Sky Chopper 13 with how the fire impacted the surrounding area. We're going to start with Rick.
Mary, a tragedy like this is certainly hard to fathom. Just moments ago, the 6th and final body was recovered. That, a 9-month-old baby. And meanwhile, 2 other children remain hospitalized in critical condition. And now that all of the bodies have been recovered, fire officials say the investigation into the cause of the fire can finally begin. The video is horrifying. WJZ cameras were the first on scene as flames torched a northeast bar home with 9 children inside.
I can't imagine the pain of a mother or father who has to suffer this kind of loss.
Early Thursday, just after midnight, firefighters raced to the 4200 block of Springwood Avenue. There, they find a 3-story home engulfed in flames.
Came upon heavy fires showing from first, second, and third floor of this building.
The mother escapes, and her 8-year-old daughter manages to save 2 of her brothers.
She actually rescued her 2 siblings. She brought the 2 siblings out with her.
But with 6 children screaming, still trapped inside, firefighters try to storm into the home, but the 3rd floor collapses, leaving them with no choice but to battle the blaze from the outside.
And they were exhausted. They were in the front yard on one knee, and they saw me, and they said, "Chief, we did all we could," because they know that the kids were in the house.
Thursday afternoon, an excavator continued to clear debris as firefighters searched for the missing children. Close to 15 hours after the fire started, officials recovered 5 bodies, 3 on the 2nd floor, 2 on the 1st. A traumatic ordeal that's left all of Baltimore with heavy hearts.
A tragedy like this, I think, touches everybody in our city.
Right now, officials are unsure exactly how the fire started. We're told there was a working smoke detector inside the home, along with a space heater, but whether or not that played a role is still under investigation. Back to you on TV Hill.
It is just horrifying. Rick, thank you. WJZ complete coverage continues. We now turn to Meghan McCorkell with more on the 6 children who lost their lives in this morning's fire and how the community is reacting. Meghan?
Well, Mary, fire officials say all 9 of the children involved in that blaze were part of the Malone family. They range in age from 9 months to 11 years old. Toys fill the backyard of the home where 6 children from the Malone family lost their lives.
It's devastated. Everybody's devastated over it.
I just can't imagine the pain of that mother. They got to tell her that 6 of her babies perished.
Neighbors desperately tried to help, but they couldn't get into the house where the children were trapped.
I know they couldn't come out. They couldn't. They was trapped. And we heard that the kids was yelling. It was yelling.
From the WJZ drone, you can see how the roof of the home just collapsed. Lost in the fire, a 9-month-old boy, his 2-year-old brother, 2 3-year-old twin girls, a 10-year-old girl, and her 11-year-old sister. A 4- and 5-year-old who were rescued by their 8-year-old sister were taken to the hospital along with their mother. WJZ has learned the mother of the children is a longtime staffer for Maryland Congressman Elijah Cummings.
It's a very difficult time for our office.
Katie Malone has worked for the congressman for nearly 11 years in his Catonsville office, focusing on immigration issues. Cummings says his staff is shaken.
My office is going to do every single thing in our power to embrace them in this very, very difficult time.
Malone's Facebook page is filled with pictures of her children. Neighbors say they saw the children playing on their porch all the time.
Heart broke a whole lot. It's crumbling my heart.
Now they're trying to come to terms with this terrible tragedy. And to back out here live, you can see firefighters starting to clean up the hoses here on the scene. I can tell you many of them have just a heartbroken look in their eyes. A GoFundMe has been set up for the Malone family. It has already raised more than $30,000. Live in Northeast Baltimore, Meghan McCorkell, WJZ Eyewitness News.
Meghan, thank you. It had to be so devastating for those firefighters. Thank you. Our complete coverage continues. Captain Jeff Long is in Sky Chopper 13 with ongoing operations at the home right now. Captain Jeff?
Here's the way the scene looks right now. Difficult to look at even from this angle. And you can see that there are still quite a few firefighters on the scene. They'll be investigating this. And as of right now, they still are taking up all of Bel Air Road right here at this intersection of Springwood Avenue. And the roadblocks are 1 block north and 1 block south. Still best that you avoid this area as you're driving through Parkville. Reporting live from Sky Chopper 13, I'm Captain Jeff Long. Back to you.
All right, Captain Jeff, thank you. Stay with WJZ for the very latest developments on this fatal fire in Northeast Baltimore. We will bring you complete coverage coming up on WJZ at 5 and 6.